just when we thought motorcycling season was almost here. That naughty bug from China has come along and spoilt it all. Our illustrious leaders have told us that we should stay at home and avoid social contact. Not only that, they've told us that we need to refrain from unnecessary journeys. Which means if we're all going to do our bit, which we are, to a great extent for the next few weeks at least, this biking season could well end up being a bust. It may be that we have to stay at home. It may be that we're worried about our loved ones and that we can't ride our bikes. It's true, we're on our last roll of toilet paper. Our favourite pasta dishes may be a thing of the past. But we will not let it get us down. We will not resort to watching daytime TV. Because by God we're British, and if we can't ride our bikes we will modify them. Right, so here's the thing. It doesn't matter whether you're British, Scottish, one of those Americans, Italian, Spanish or French, we're all in the same boat. We're all confined to barracks for now. There's no point moaning about it, we all just have to get on and make the most of it. I've always found the best way to combat cabin fever is to drag a bike out of the garage and do some work on it. And to that end, myself and Motone have got our heads together. As usual, Motone have a whole host of new products coming out this year. All lined up and ready for the biking season, which now might not happen. And between us, we decided that the best way to deal with this, to keep everybody happy and occupied, is to offer all viewers of this channel a discount on all Motone products for the duration of these restrictions that have been placed on us. If we're going to adhere to the rules that our government have set out, all of us YouTubers are going to have to change the way that we're doing things for a while. And so, in response to Motone's generous offer, for the next few weeks at least, I'm going to be concentrating on modifications to the bikes. Videos that don't entail leaving the house, videos that I can make at home while still sticking to the restrictions. Videos that hopefully will entertain and help you, with a generous 15% discount from MOTONE Customs. Just their little way of making things a little bit more affordable and a bit easier for you while we all get through this difficult period. And Motone have vowed that they will continue this discount for as long as they can afford to do it, or until the restrictions are lifted, which I think is very British of them. Now, these discounts are not just open to people from Britain, they're open to everyone worldwide. And Sam at Motone did also remind me that that offer of a free hat with every order is still open for as long as stocks last. There will be a special code that needs to be entered into the box at checkout, and I'll give you that at the end of this video. Now, today we're going to have a look at a new product from MOTONE Customs, one which I think the Aircool Bonneville owners have been waiting for a long time. Now, we may not be able to travel at the moment, but we can at least prepare ourselves for future travel. And last year, MOTONE Customs released the pannier rails for the bobber and for the other water-cooled twins. Now, it started immediately, and in the months since I released those videos, MOTONE Customs have been inundated with questions from Aircold Bonneville owners asking when these are going to be available for the Aircold twins. Well, they're available as of this week. Just like the water-cooled versions, these pannier rails are made from 304 gauge stainless steel, one of the very best grades available. So good, in fact, that Elon Musk is using it for building his new starships. MOTONE have used exactly the same techniques that they used on the water-cooled versions. All welds have been ground and polished back to a mirror finish, creating a quality of build that is unrivaled by any other manufacturer. Using a high quality and very strong metal that won't rust, tarnish, and will probably outlive the rest of the bike. MOTONE have provided 4 shiny new stainless steel bolts with this kit. You probably won't need to use all of them, but they have included them for people who want to delete the rear foot pegs. Each one has a shoulder cut into the base of the head, and the socket for the top shock mount has a corresponding cutout in it for a precise and exact fit with the bolt. Fitting these pannier rails is possibly one of the easiest jobs you could possibly do on your bike, and it takes a maximum of 5 minutes for both sides. First of all, remove your top shock mounting bolt, remembering to leave the OEM washer in place. And when you've done that, all you need to do is remove the nut from the back of the rear foot peg hanger, and your pannier rail is ready to go on. Now, there is actually no need to remove the foot peg itself. All you have to do is remove the nut. But if you do remove it, remember to get the exhaust hanger, rubber and washer back in place properly before fitting your pannier rail. It's then a simple matter of offering the socket at the top of the pannier rail up to the shock mount. Ensure that you don't displace the OEM washer, and then simply insert one of your new bolts into the hole and screw it up reasonably tight. The bottom bracket on your pannier rail goes behind the foot peg hanger. You simply position it so that you can insert the bolt from the foot peg through it, and then you secure it in place using the nut that you originally removed. You then simply fasten both fasteners up to 28 Newton meters, and it's time to do the other side, which is exactly the same. These pannier rails have been jig built for a precision fit, so there's no trimming up required after you've fitted them. They are extremely rigid and robust, and on the whole a pretty typical high quality MOTONE product. These pannier rails are designed for a universal fit with most universal panniers, designed to keep them reliably and safely away from your rear suspension and your back wheel. MOTONE have left plenty of clearance for bikes fitted with the chunky Hagen shocks, something which I've found has been a constant problem with this bike. Although I do have some new shocks that I haven't got round to fitting yet. As with every product that MOTONE make, they've taken quality and precision to the next level, a level that most manufacturers just don't seem to be able to get anywhere near. Products built up to a specification rather than built down to a price. These rails are brand new out this week. I don't know yet whether they're doing a black version. I'll let you know in the future if they are. As far as I'm aware, they do have reasonable stocking levels, so there shouldn't be any worries getting hold of a pair. And of course, I will leave a link in the video description down below for those that want to have a look. Now, don't forget, for the duration of this little problem that the world is currently having, MOTONE are offering a 15% discount to viewers of this channel using the discount code BRITANNIA. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video and my other videos and taking the time to support this channel. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. If you are subscribed, don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you can be informed every time I upload a new video. Now, I will of course be back on Friday, so until then, if you have to ride, ride safely. If not, keep a stiff upper lip.